What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from The Quartering, and I know many of my viewers are wrestling fans. It's not something I've been into since back in the golden days of Jim Hacksaw Duggan and Ultimate Warrior and, Macho Man Randy Savage and early Undertaker. This is when I used to watch Bam Bam Bigelow. This is the wrestling I used to watch. I think it was on every Saturday morning. Jake the Snake, Andre the Giant, back in the golden day. And by the way, wrestling now is bigger than it ever was then. And they've got a whole section of the game now that's dedicated to females, which is wildly popular as well. The WWE has done a lot of right. My interest in this topic, other than representing you, my viewers, is in the bizarre contractual agreement that is now kicking into place that's affecting a lot of the WWE's performers, and it just doesn't make sense. I've talked about this before, where essentially the WWE is now saying, look, your Twitch channel is now ours. Your Patreons, your Instagrams, your Snapchats, these are now ours. So former superstar for the WWE, Paige, who is a Twitch streamer now, among other things, laid down some hard facts last night that I thought I would try and signal boost. So WWE superstar Paige, real name Saraya, I'm going to mispronounce it right away, broke down in front of her fans on Twitch after news came that her employers had started cracking down on talent engaging on third-party platforms. Under the new restrictions, the sports entertainment company will take proceeds from their stars streaming under wrestling names. For example, Paige's donations on Twitch would previously be paid to her directly, but in the future, that will not be the case. This is so crazy. Like, they own... I can't think of a more predatory contract in existence. Essentially, the WWE owns you. Like, literally. In response to the measures, stars like AJ Styles have decided to stop streaming for a period of time until more suitable terms can be agreed between both parties. For wrestlers like Paige, though, who is injured, this was a difficult pill to swallow. On October 29th, the British star, who hails from Norwich, England, decided to cancel her stream after receiving the news on her phone while live. In spur of the moment, she walked off stream for a short while before returning to the screen, tears flowing down her face. She started to explain what had happened. The Twitch broadcast VOD itself has been muted in certain areas, potentially due to music being played in the background, so clips are hard to come by on there, but some have posted the comments on YouTube. She said, "There is maybe a time when I have to stop streaming. I'll have to walk away. If I have to leave, we have to make today and Saturday crazy. I've honestly gotten to the point where I cannot deal with this company anymore. Now I have to make a very important decision. Overworked. I broke my neck twice for this company. They don't realize that this community isn't about subs. We build a community and family where there's an escape for a lot of people, including myself." And I can attest to this too. I stream on Twitch occasionally. It's been a while since I stream on YouTube, but I want to get back to that for sure. But it's just... You start to recognize people. Like, I recognize a lot of names, especially on my Twitch stream, because there's usually only 100 or so people watching. Basically know everyone that comes in there. When I stream on YouTube, I probably know 80% of the people. Many of you have been coming in there for years. And I have never really got into watching streamers until I started covering Dr. Disrespect. And I originally covered it because of an interest in protecting or pushing back against deplatforming and unfair press coverage that he's received throughout the years from places like Kotaku. But in that whole realm, I became a huge fan and even started watching him at least once a week, sometimes twice while I'm editing. Like today, I'll probably watch him this afternoon while I'm playing with the puppy. He'll be up on the big screen. I never got into Call of Duty Warzone before, and after watching Doc, now I like playing it, although I don't have as much time as I used to. Once a week, I like to log in and get some work in, and it's fun. And I start to engage with... I know Doc doesn't know who I am. There's 50 million people in the arena every time I watch, but there are people in chat that you get to know, and you start to look forward to talking to them. I know there are users on his in the Champions Club that I interact with almost every time I post in there, and you see the same kind of people. You start to look forward to chatting with people, and you start to look forward to types of things, and you do really become a part of that community. I feel like I have a community built. If you look in my YouTube comment section, I know most of you. I mean, at least not personally, but your usernames and the types of things you post and the comments you make on my Twitter or my Parler. By the way, on all my social medias, my Discord, we just passed 10,000 members. 10,000 members in the Discord. That's a pretty big community. The idea that somebody would own that and could just take it away from me is mind-boggling. She continues, I can't wrestle anymore. I work so hard in the WWE that I can't wrestle anymore because my neck is messed up. My whole dream got taken away. I had to have something that fulfilled this huge void that I lost with wrestling. The star injured her neck back in 2017 and has since even returned to the ring. Sorry, at the time of her stream, though, she is out with another injury, unable to compete, turning to Twitch, where she's built up quite a following with almost 150,000 people following her channel. After that, she confirmed that she plans to continue streaming one way or another, whether she'll see where that takes her. During the live stream, Paige revealed going live on the streaming website wasn't for her donations and subscriber payments, but instead an escape. Well, yeah, but being able to make a living is also pretty nice. I've put a lot of work into this channel, and I think it's finally stable enough where for the next couple of months, as long as YouTube allows me to be on here, I have reliable income, mostly because of so many of you hit that join button on this channel, which is right below the video, or you back me on Subscribestar. These are the two most helpful ways that you can support. I don't do it for that support, but that support allows me to do it. It's allowed me to launch a whole second channel, Midwesty, where I talk about politics and difficult topics that I know for a fact aren't going to receive any ad revenue. But because of the support I get on this channel, I get to do that channel. It's all related. Shannon, I understand if they're like, you're wrestling every day and doing shows every day, but I'm an injured wrestler. I get used for media stuff. Sometimes at the end of the day, I'm going in my house crazy and I need something to keep me sane. Twitch was my escape right now. I'm just sitting on my butt. People think I should be thankful I still have a job, and I am, but it doesn't mean I should be treated like garbage. I had my neck taken away from me twice. You can't take my Twitch away too. It appears to be heating up in a battle between employees and their employer. There's a good chance the WWE Superstars take further action in the dispute too, as Paige mentioned potential unionization and hiring a lawyer, so it could be about to get a whole lot messier. Well, the frustrating thing here, obviously, is I don't understand why they can't come to an agreement that is reasonably, fair, right? WWE looks to regain control of its talent in an effort to brand them to their liking while generating more revenue for the multi-billion-dollar company, which boasted a 19% increase in revenue, $35 million. Much like Disney and Warner, WWE creates, promotes, and invests in intellectual property, i.e. the stage names and performers, like The Fiend, Bray Wyatt, Roman Reigns, Big E, Braun Strowman, read WWE's statement last month. Now, I understand that Paige might be the property of the WWE, but why can't she just stream under her own name and keep all the revenue? People know who she is. The idea that they own all of your social media, this just seems unfair. And I don't like to use that term because, life isn't fair, but this sucks. Hey, Paige, I'd love to have you on to talk about it. I'm sure you can't talk about the legal things, but happy to signal boost this. And to my wrestling fans, having these people lose their Twitches and cameos, that sounds like garbage. Let them make a little bit of money on the side. Not many wrestlers last long. Most careers are extraordinarily short. Most wrestlers, give up their body and their health for the sport to entertain people, and taking that option for them to earn afterwards sucks. You can see AJ Styles saying, I want to thank all of you for the great memories on Mixer and Twitch. I will cherish these memories, and I love every one of you that's made this possible and supported me. As many of you know, the WWE is making some changes that involve streaming. We will see what the future holds in that regard. With that being said, I will be suspending Styles Clash stream. This isn't goodbye, but this is see you sometime in the future. We will leave Discord open, but since it won't be monitored, we will be making changes. I mean, that sucks. I mean, these people should be allowed to build their own community. The WWE makes plenty of money. This just reeks of greed. I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon.